Welcome back to the Lost Cause Ranch. It is moving day. For the Defender, at least. That is right, our LS3 Defender is going to its new, at least temporary workspace / home. As most of you know, we're selling the shop, so it got evicted. Land Rovers only, except for when you need a power wagon to move them. All right, so with all the moving and stuff going on, we got to get the Defender prepped to trailer it to its new home. But yeah, we don't want these flopping around going down the road and causing any sort of damage on those. But first I gotta move stuff out of the way. That's the story of my life right now, moving stuff out of the way. Oh, I must have the spacers now. Bang. I'm 3 years, you guys are fucking turn the ears off a little bit. Oops, fuck, sorry, I got too much steering. Oh, yeah. I don't know if the trailer's long enough. May or may not fit on there, but I think we'll be good. I want to nose it into the garage, so we're loading it backwards, and then we got to move the welding table with it because there's more stuff to build yet. So yeah, I guess it's going to be the first trip on the road. Maybe not complete, but nonetheless, it does look really neat outside. And now that we're outside, I think the height's right. I do think the height is perfect. It was just when we were in that little room that it made it seem a little tall, so I think we're good. We're golden, we'll go with that. So this has some active steering. We have no tie rods in there, so it'll be a little bit of a circus with me trying to do both wheels as Ted operates the winch, because the winch on the trailer is wired. Unlike the LR4 X-Bowl, we don't have a wireless controller. Harbor Freight. It's like 95 degrees out, so apparently Sasha found the coolest place outside. Right, Sasha? You could just go inside, but she always has a little bit of FOMO, a little fear of missing out, and never wants to be away from us. Not gonna miss out, are you? See, now she's inside because I'm inside. So now we just gotta get the little welding table loaded up. I made this guy 10-ish years ago, 1/2 inch top, nothing too huge. Kind of neat though, those little bottle jacks lift the wheels up, and when it's lifted up you can roll it around, and then you just let them down and it sits on the pads. So pretty handy, but we got the forklift here, so we're just gonna swipe it with the forklift, and then at the house we'll probably use the little wheelie bobbers. Yep, ain't going anywhere. So Sasha and I are also going to take the Eco to the ranch. We got a collection of cars here at the shop, so just trying to start moving some when we get a chance. But in typical Joe fashion, that little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. Nothing fell off yet, but there's still time. Suppose we should also turn the air on instead of the heat. Sasha would appreciate that. Hey look, Risco Disco's still stuck. Pretty cool looking on there, if I don't say so myself. Or if I do say so myself. I don't even know how that saying goes. Why am I using it? Of course I got a flat tire! I don't have forks for the skid steer yet, so we're just gonna try and grapple it. Don't know how that's gonna work. Now we're fighting gravity on this. Driveway slopes down the whole way, so trying to get it close up to the garage flat so we can kind of use the tilt of the trailer and zoom her on in, but as you can see, not a whole lot of real estate to work with. Well, we might give her a shot there. See, it's a good thing he bought the Power Wagon with the lockers and stuff, so you can climb a hill. Necessary things around here. Ted told me all I got to do is hop in, grab the steering wheel, steer it where I want to go, and hit the brakes when we're done. Helpful. Very helpful. Straight off and that turn. Yep. No work at all. No. Power steering. The wheels just want to turn wherever they want to turn. Who would have thunk? So Ted's going to add a tie rod to the situation here. The 1.5" ratchet strap from there to the frame. What we got going on here is as soon as you bump it, this wheel turns straight and we need them to be kinda pointing in the same direction. Otherwise, it's really not gonna go anywhere. Parking brakes on. Oh! Aha! It turned so much better. Maybe we should wait till the hottest day of the year. Yeah, that was like nothing. That wasn't even that much work. Who needs something to run? So apparently I need to widen the driveway. I reckon about a ram's width. On a quick little update in the new shop situation, I think we finally cut down the last of the trees that need to come down. The only problem with that is every time you look, you're like, maybe I should take that one down. Or maybe that one. When there's like thousands of trees here, you just don't know where to end, but I think we're at a good stopping point. We have plenty of firewood over there, and we have plenty more to split. It's getting windy here, but we also... Here goes all the ash. Good thing that's pretty well done. Hopefully. No, it is. It's been out for a few days. But permit has been acquired. I'll do a more in-depth video update on the shop once we start breaking ground. That should be in a couple weeks. Tasha, you're gonna blow away. Risco Disco update. Still stuck. As you can see, the Defender fits in there pretty well. Actually quite a bit roomier than the little cedar room that it was in at the shop. Look at me. I can spread out. But no, in all reality, this setup is 4 feet wider, so we'll have room to mess around. Then we have the great outdoors. For when the weather is nice, we can come work outside. It's gonna be a nice change of pace. Looking forward to that part. Oh, man. My log cabin blew over. By the feeling of it, we'll probably lose some trees tonight. Those of you who've been following along the past few videos with the auction and selling the building and whatnot, notice I have a little bit of a collecting problem apparently. Didn't realize I had it until you have to get rid of everything or move everything. That's not just at the shop. So we're gonna go through and sort out stuff over here and kind of pare this guy down, because this is the Defender work area now, not the lawn care and plywood storage. I suppose I'm gonna break down and get rid of the plywood. Even though I've been saving that, that's been my retirement account lately, but I guess some things just gotta go. At least the price of that stuff's coming back down, so it's not quite as painful, thankfully, coming down, because we're building a shop, and that frickin' sucks. How many two-wheel carts does a guy need? Apparently more than one. Fishing poles, the 2 good ones are already in the house, so apparently 7. 7's the correct number. Life jackets? Guess you can never be too safe. We got some oars. It's just my childhood. This pains me. This cool old school barn light. Gotta have that. Apparently we need 3 propane tanks. We'll knock that down to 1, and we'll probably not store it by the welder. But we got the little welding corner cleaned out. We'll get the tank moved, and that'll sit right there. And we'll probably rearrange this stuff. We got our little portable welding table from the old hazardous fraud. And then the Traeger will go probably over there somewhere. Once we sort out our lawn care operation, but that is for another day. She's not the biggest thing in the world, but she'll have to do for now, and I think it will. I think it will. We got 60-gallon compressor, so compressor versus size of garage, very large, a little overkill. And we're also wired up a couple 220 outlets, and we got plenty of juice in here. If it gets cold, we got heat, we got no AC. We're gonna leave a pillow in here for Sasha, who looks like she is wore out. Sasha, you tired? Long day of her watching me move stuff, apparently. Just looking at this shot here, hopefully we aren't going to make this too tall to get back Oh, but that sounds like future Joe's problem, not today. I gotta leave room somewhere, probably back there, for the other white Harbor Freight tool cart. Harbor Freight everything, apparently, in this garage. Well, this is all not a 59 stuff. Sitting here, that's the rear frame section. We'll get that all put away. Then we can start moving all the parts for the old LS3 Defender in here and get cranking on that again. Just got an update from Rimmer Bros on one of the big orders, and that should ship this week finally. A lot of back order stuff. I'm sure any of you guys dealing with part supply stuff can understand what we're fighting there. It's been kind of a little bit of a battle on this guy, but hopefully we're on the winning end of that here now. Sasha's gonna have to get used to staying at home more. Not as many shop visits, because we'll be cranking here, watching some TV, building some rovers, welding some things. It feels different to me, but I'm sure a lot of you guys out there are dealing with this size as well, so let me know how big your garage is that you work on your Land Rovers or whatever else with. This one's a 17 by 24. Not very big, but big enough to get the job done until the old Lost Cause Ranch shop is up. But yeah, appreciate you guys watching. We'll catch you on the next one. More rover things coming soon, including LS3 Defender fab. I mean, seriously, does it get any better? We can lay down, smoke some meat, watch some TV, build some Land Rovers. We're gonna be living the life, right, Sasha?